Let's go to Nevada. Listen to this case. TrueCrimeDaily.com. Title says, man accused of breaking into Nevada resort condos, rubbing women's feet while they were sleeping. Published today, August 2nd, 2023. This is in State Line, Nevada. And it says officials arrested 26-year-old man from California this week for allegedly breaking into condominiums in Nevada and fondling women's feet while they were sleeping. Between July 1st and July 3rd in the early morning hours, the Douglas County Sheriff's Office said a man allegedly entered 2 resort condominiums through unlocked screen doors, positioned himself at the foot of the bed, and rubbed 2 women's feet. Both victims reportedly woke up to the stranger at their bed, confronted the man, and he fled the scene. The sheriff's office said investigators used forensic techniques to identify Mark Gonzalez as the suspect. Douglas County Sheriff's Office investigators and Merced County Sheriff's Office detectives arrested Gonzalez at his home on August 1st on 2 counts of burglary and 2 counts of battery. He will remain held in the Merced County Jail as a fugitive on $50,000 bail until he is extradited back to Douglas County, Nevada. Douglas County Sheriff's Office investigators discovered Gonzalez had allegedly committed a series of crimes in California, including the theft of women's shoes, trespassing, and sexual self-gratification during some of those incidents. The Sheriff's Office noted that Gonzalez's crimes were escalating in nature. In a statement, Douglas County Sheriff Dan Coverley said, "I am extremely pleased that my investigators were able to identify, locate, and arrest this individual. These types of crimes are especially alarming to a community, and being able to make an arrest allows the victims and community to feel safe again." Ladies, Second Amendment. Second Amendment. If you know, you know. Second Amendment. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't get his head blown off. I'm just saying that he was lucky, because I think Nevada isn't. Maybe they are an open carry state, or it doesn't matter because you still have your Second Amendment rights. So, but yeah, dude. I mean. Dude, do you need a better example of why you kind of need to have one at home? I'm not saying that you need to go out to the streets and have like 50,000 guns on top of you, but, you know, times are changing. It seems like the best route is to fucking sleep with one next to you at this point. I mean, and I'm not like just saying shit just to like, could you imagine? Yo, that you're asleep and your wife. I mean, in this case, they don't mention that they were with anyone, but in any case, like in my case, I'd be sleeping next to my wife, and I wake up and someone's tickling my wife's. I only laugh because of like how absurd the situation is. But do you not remember? There's Something About Mary. Damn, I forgot that actor's name. Oh, it's just in my head. But he has like an obsession with shoes, and he steals like women's shoes and shit, and like the used shoes and whatnot. So yeah, like, you know, I'm not gonna king shame anyone, but if you're breaking into people's homes to do this shit, yeah, bro. He's lucky. I mean, some of these guys are just like, you know, deserving of what should have happened instead of what actually happened. Yeah, he went to jail and whatnot, I get it, but I think we're all, especially if you heard me just read this, or if you know about this case, or if you know any other cases that are pretty similar to this, you're probably thinking right now, like, damn, kind of wish this story would have had a different ending to it. And one of those ladies would have been like, ah, That's it. Yo, that's it. No more feet. No more feet for this motherfucker. Ever. That's it. The community would be 100% safer. See, this is an instance where the community, the threat neutralized, my dude. Because, I mean, even the sheriff was noting that his crimes were escalating in nature. So who knows what he could have done later on after this. You know, getting away with breaking into women's homes and, like, fondling, like, their feet and shit. What would have been the next step after that? When that no longer satisfies him and he needs to take it to another level. I'm serious, bro. Second Amendment, that shit. Second Amendment, have it right next to you, because you never know. I mean, dude, I watched this video on TikTok the other day. This random guy, he just walks into someone's home, just like opens the door, and he just like starts talking bullshit to the family. Yo, and what? First thing that dude took out of his like pocket, I don't know what the hell he took that gun out from, but it was there. And then let me tell you that person ran pretty quickly. The one that knocked on the door, he left. Had his whole family. That dude had his whole family there. You could clearly see on the security camera. His kids were sitting right next to them. They were watching TV. His wife was like in the kitchen and shit. And that dude just walked into the door. Willy-nilly. Someone completely random. Who the fuck knows what that dude would have had in his hands or whatever that... Yeah, man. Listen, before we move on, see if we can find a video or something of this. Specifically, me, I come from a semi-dangerous country. I'm not gonna say it's like a war zone. You know, it's not like rampant in crimes, but there's a lot of crime in the Dominican Republic. A lot of people have guns. I was raised with one in my house. I never shot it. Never felt the need to do it, but I knew it was there. My father always had that gun there, and it's something that is pretty common back home. People just have like guns like that. They have the one, but they do. I'm not saying you're gonna go out and do anything with it intentionally and willingly, but bro, if you find yourself in the position that someone's trying to break into your home, into your personal space, and then harm your family, or in this case, they're gonna fondle your feet. You know how uncomfortable that feeling has to be, that you're deep in sleep and someone starts messing with your toes. Could you imagine giving a little bit more time? He would have been like sucking on one of them and stuff. Bro. I'm telling you, dude. This guy's lucky. This guy yeah. This guy has a couple of like lucky coins in his life, and he didn't get his brains blasted. Wow. I mean, just think about it. I mean, just think about how like traumatizing that could be to anyone for a woman, to anyone that shit could happen to. Like, sleep is like the most vulnerable position that you can put yourself as a human being, because you don't have control over anything that's happening because you're asleep, and then all of a sudden you're woken up in this manner, and it's whatever. All right, we'll move on. But second, if you live in the States, take heed of that. Same, keep that shit right next to your bed, because it's not looking good. All right.